Welcome back, you guys. Your boy CK. Now, we already know who the fastest guy in the league is, but I want to see who's number 2, or at least who's the fastest in the AFC and the NFC respectively. So I went team by team, got the fastest player on every team, and created a tournament. We seeded them 1 through 16 through the AFC and the NFC. The NFC has their own bracket with every single team's fastest player, and I made them all wide receivers. You'll see why very soon, but at the end of this experiment, hopefully we'll know who's the fastest. If you guys play Ultimate Team and you want to get some coins, make sure to check out my sponsor link in the description, mutreserve.com. Use my code CK and I promise you'll be rich one day, but in the meantime you'll get 15% off your order. If you guys do enjoy this, obliterate that like button, and I'll do a tournament with the slowest player on every team and see who the slowest player in the NFL is. Alright, so in the AFC, from the Chiefs, obviously Tyreek with 99 speed, he's the 1 seed. He'll be going up against Chase Claypool, the 16 seed with 92 speed. Alright, so for this experiment, we're going to come out in pistol full house base. We're going to be moving the ball all the way back to the 10-yard line, and then we're going to put both of them on go routes. So you have Claypool versus Hill. First one to get to the 50 is the winner. It looks like Tyreek's going to take this pretty easily. As expected, he's probably going to be moving on to the next round, but we're going to go ahead and check the replay. Alright, so you can see Tyreek on the right side, and he's going to pass right before Claypool gets the chance to. He got him beat by about, I want to say, at least 1 stride. So Tyreek's moving on to the next round as expected. Next up, we have the 8 seed Jakeem Grant from the Dolphins with 95 speed versus the 9 seed Parris Campbell from the Colts with 94 speed. All right, same exact thing. Let's see what happens in this one. I'm expecting a very close finish. Jakeem Grant, oh, I don't know. We'll see. We got to check the replay. Jakeem on the right side, Campbell on the left. This is as close as it gets. I don't know. We might have an upset. Oh my God. Campbell's foot is past the line. And if we go to the other side to check, Grant's foot is not past the line yet. So Campbell with the upset as the 9 seed. All right, so now we have the 4 seed John Ross with 96 speed versus KJ Hamler, the 13 seed with 94 speed. All right, I'm expecting Ross to win this pretty easily, but 2 speed difference, I don't know if that's going to be enough. Like we just saw what happened with a 1 speed difference. All right, here we go. Ross on the right side. From this angle, it looks like he got it pretty easily. Right here, you can see that Hamler has not passed the line yet, and Ross is already a foot past the line, so this is an easy one. Ross moves on to the next round. Now we have the 5 seed Jalen Guyton from the New York Jets facing off against the 12 seed Khalif Raymond from the Tennessee Titans. All right, let's see what happens this time. I'm expecting similar results from the last round, but you never know. People are different. Sometimes speed doesn't translate to running just straight on the field with pads on, but we'll see. All right, here we go. Guyton on the right side, the higher seed. Oh, that's going to be close. Actually, no, it's not that close. It is not that close. It looks like he's already well past the line. This is pretty much exactly what happened in the last matchup with John Ross. Man, it's just 2 speed is a big difference, and Guyton's going to move on. Now we have the 2 seed Henry Ruggs III repping the Raiders with 98 speed. He's going up against the 15 seed Stefon Diggs from the Bills with 92 speed. It's going to be tough for Diggs to win this one. All right, we'll see what happens in this one. It looks like Ruggs got there a little bit before Diggs. All right, here you have Ruggs already well ahead of Diggs. I didn't think this one would be that close. Ruggs is just extremely fast. He's already passed the line. Yeah, he's moving on. Now we have a 7 seed cornerback, Denzel Ward from the Browns with 95 speed versus the 10 seed from Jacksonville, DJ Chark with 94 speed. This is going to be a good matchup. All right, Ward versus Chark, 1 speed difference. It could go either way. It could go either way. I cannot wait to look at the replay. All right, so we have Ward on the right side, Chark on the left side. Oh my God. That has to be the closest finish so far. All right, so Ward's toe is past the line, and Chark's toe is on the line. We have to give the slight advantage to Denzel Ward, but it was close. Now we have the 3 seed from the Ravens, Hollywood Brown, with 97 speed, versus the 14 seed Jalen Guyton from the Chargers with 93 speed. This one should be a cakewalk for Marquise, let's be honest. I mean, come on now. He's one of the fastest guys in the league, and I think he gets there well before Guyton. All right, so Hollywood on the right side. He's gonna pass the 50 well before Guyton. He's headed to round 2. And then our final matchup in the first round in the AFC, we have УFollow the 5th from the Texans with 95 speed versus Damiere Byrd from the Patriots with 94 speed. I'm telling you, one speed difference can go either way. That's why these later rounds are gonna get closer and closer. This one could go to either one. Every play is different. You might get a bad release. Who knows? All right, Fuller's on the right side. Oh, wow. Okay, he has him beat pretty easily. He has to be pretty easily. Look, his leg is already past the line, and Byrd hasn't crossed it yet. So that's an easy dub for УFollow. Now we're on to the NFC. Dante Jackson's the 1 seed from the Panthers with 97 speed. He's going against Raymond Calais from the Los Angeles Rams. He has 92 speed. Both of them are not natural receivers, so this one is going to get interesting. Dante still has a huge speed advantage, and I'm pretty sure he won this easily. All right, moment of truth. Dante Jackson just so fast. He's gonna cross the line well before Raymond. He's moving on. Now we have the 8 seed, Scary Terry McLaurin from the football team with 94 speed. He's going against a division rival, Anthony Brown from the Cowboys. He also has 94 speed. I give the slight edge to Scary Terry just because he's a natural wide receiver, but you never know. It looks like Brown got it just from that angle, but let's see. Brown's foot is past the line, and Terry's foot has not crossed it yet. So the lower seed moves on to the next round. My sleeper pick to maybe go to the finals, DK Metcalf. We all remember the chase down tackle he had versus the Cardinals. Yeah, he's going to be our 4 seed, representing the Seahawks with 95 speed, going against the 13 seed Jamal Agnew from the Detroit Lions with 93 speed. This will be a huge upset if Metcalf somehow loses. And here it is, Metcalf on the right side, already past the line. Agnew has not crossed the line yet. This is an easy W. Now we have the 5 seed Parry Nickerson representing the Green Bay Packers with 95 speed versus the 12 seed Marshawn Lattimore from the Saints with 93 speed. My heart is telling me to go with Lattimore, but my head's telling me Nickerson got this in the bag. Let's find out what happens. Nickerson on the right. As you can see, Nickerson's foot is already past the line, and Lattimore's foot has not reached it yet. Another easy dub for the higher seed in this one. Now we're looking at the 2 seed, Marquise Goodwin from the Eagles with 97 speed versus the 15 seed Calvin Ridley from ATL with 93 speed. Would have been nice to have Goodwin on the Eagles this season. Once could have used a deep threat, but hey, hopefully he represents Philadelphia well in this experiment. All right, let's see what happens. Goodwin on the right side, well past the line already, while Ridley is still behind the line. Easy dub for the number 2 seed. We have the 7 seed Dan Chisena from the Minnesota Vikings with 95 speed, going against Scotty Miller from the Buccaneers. He's the 10 seed with 94 speed. Only 1 speed difference. Either guy could win this. I don't know, man. Scotty's pretty fast. Scotty's pretty fast, but you know, obviously Chisena is too. I refuse to believe every single play is the same. Like sometimes they run faster, sometimes they run slower. This time we have Chisena on the right, Scotty on the left. I think Chisena got this pretty easily, actually. Yeah, he's already well past the line, and Scotty's barely just reaching the line. Damn it, not as close as I thought it would be. One of the more marquee matchups of the video, we have Raheem Mostert from San Fran as the 3 seed with 97 speed versus the 14 seed Saquon Barkley from the Giants with 93 speed. It's gonna be tough for him to pull off the upset though. Saquon, you already know I'm rooting for you, bro. You already know I'm rooting for you. I like Mostert too, but Saquon, don't look that close. I gotta be honest. All right, Mostert on the right side. He's already well past the line. Saquon's not even close. Feels bad, man. In our final matchup of the first round in the NFC is Andy Isabella, the number 6 seed from the Cardinals with 95 speed, versus the 11 seed Darnell Mooney from the Bears with 93 speed. Isabella versus Mooney, a 2 speed difference. It could still go either way though. Higher seed Andy Isabella on the right side. Oh my god, it's actually a little closer than I thought it would be, but his foot crosses the line well before Mooney's does. Isabella's moving on to the next round. All right, first matchup of the second round in the AFC, we have Tyreek, of course, the number 1 seed, going against the 9 seed Parris Campbell, who had the upset in round 1, but it's gonna be a little bit tougher to get an upset in this one. All right, I'm expecting Tyreek to have an easy cruise to the finals, but okay, yo, Parris is actually keeping up. At least it looked like he was keeping up. Okay, Tyreek is gonna pass it right there. It looked closer when it was going in real time. This matchup should be a lot closer. We have the 4 seed John Ross versus the 5 seed Jalen Guyton. They both have the same speed. Oh my god. I don't know what's gonna happen. I have no idea what's gonna happen. It's gonna be literally inches. Can John Ross make it to the semifinals to go against Tyreek Hill? He's on the right side. His foot's past the line, and Guyton is still behind the line. So it's not as close as I thought it would be. John Ross is moving on to the semis. Now we have the 2 seed Henry Ruggs with 98 speed versus Denzel Ward, the 7 seed. This one, I'm expecting to go to Ruggs pretty easily. We've seen upsets in the past, but I expect Ruggs to be in the conference finals with Tyreek. So yeah, I'm expecting him to win this one. All right, let's see. Ruggs on the right side. Oh, okay. It's actually pretty close, but there it is. This is about as close as the last one was, where both seeds had the same speed. So hey, props to Ward for keeping it close. But yeah, Ruggs is moving on. Now we have the 3 seed Hollywood Brown versus the 6 seed УFollow. Do not sleep on Fuller. I know Marquise is fast as hell, but just don't sleep. Like I said, every play is different. You saw 2 guys with 96 speed, and there was a huge gap at the end. Anything could happen. Hollywood on the right side, Fuller on the left. This is about as close as it gets. Hollywood's foot is past the line. Fuller's foot is on the line. Oh my god, he was this close to winning. Unbelievable job by Fuller, but yeah, Hollywood is gonna win this one by inches. I'm loving this matchup right here. We have 2 defensive players, 2 cornerbacks in the first matchup of the second round in the NFC. Dante Jackson, the 1 seed versus the 9 seed Anthony Brown. Whoever wins, I'm rooting for them to make it to the finals, at least in the NFC, man. I love defensive players, especially cornerback. All right, Dante Jackson on the right side, a slight favorite, and it looks like he's gonna take it with ease. We have the 4 seed DK Metcalf versus the 5 seed Parry Nickerson. Both have the same speed. This one's gonna be good. I'm rooting for DK. You're probably rooting for DK too, unless you're a Packer fan, but it's gonna be close. He's gonna have to fight for this. Oh my god, DK on the right, Nickerson on the left. It looks like Nickerson got it. As you can see, his foot is barely past the line. We're gonna go to this side and see where DK's at. His foot is behind the line. So there's an upset. In the second round, we have Nickerson moving on. Talk about an upset, man. Let's see what happens when the 2 seed Goodwin goes up against the 7 seed Dan Chisena. 2 speed difference in this one. Goodwin should win this pretty comfortably, but we've seen crazy things happen already. All right, we have Goodwin on the right side, Chisena on the left. Goodwin's foot has crossed the line. Chisena has not crossed the line. Goodwin's gonna move on. Similar situation to the last matchup. This time Mostert with 97 speed as the 3 seed up against the 6 seed Andy Isabella. I expect Mostert to get this one with ease, but once again, you never know. Let's see. All right, Mostert's on the right. Isabella is on the left. It looks like Mostert got this, and it's not even that close. This is crazy. This is a bigger gap than I've seen some other 2 speed differences. So Mostert is looking really good heading into the semifinals. First semifinal matchup in the AFC is the 1 seed Tyreek versus the 4 seed John Ross. But before we get into the matchup, I'm gonna ask if you can quickly hit that subscribe button. We are very close to 250K. Thank you for that. Now let's go ahead and see if John Ross can pull up the amazing upset. If there's anyone that could do it, it might be him. A guy who actually has a faster 40 time than Tyreek. All right, let's see. Tyreek on the right side. Looks like he's slightly in front of John Ross, and it's not as close as we thought it might be. Tyreek is just too fast. Still a valiant effort from Mr. Ross. This one should be a lot closer. Henry Ruggs, the 2 seed versus Hollywood Brown, the 3 seed. Winner gets to race Tyreek Hill. Whoever wins is gonna put up a great fight against Tyreek. Like, that's not gonna be an easy win for Tyreek versus any of these dudes. We got Ruggs on the right, Hollywood on the left. Ruggs is well past the line before Hollywood, so I gotta give the advantage to Ruggs. You might as well just do it now. 99 speed versus 98 speed. Tyreek versus Ruggs in the AFC finals. This is to represent the AFC in the finals for this experiment. Let's see. Neck and neck. Oh my goodness. Ruggs keeping up, but Tyreek is just too fast. He's already well past the line. Ruggs is not even close. It's a 1 speed difference, but you wouldn't know based off this image. Tyreek is just built different, man. He's headed to the grand finals versus the NFC winner. The defensive matchups continue. In the NFC, we have the cornerback Dante Jackson, the 1 seed versus the 5 seed Parry Nickerson, also a cornerback. Let's go, man. We're gonna have a cornerback in the finals for the NFC regardless, so I'm happy. First one to the 50. Y'all know the rules, man. Dante Jackson on the right, Nickerson on the left. This is closer than I thought it would be, with a 2 speed advantage. Oh my god, it's extremely close. I don't even know who I'm gonna go with. There it is. His toe is past the line. Let's go ahead and check where Nickerson is. His toe is past the line. I don't know who to go with. Okay, well, right there you can see Dante's a little bit further. But right here, it's like they're both right past the line. But I guess Dante's knee is a little bit further than Nickerson. So I'm gonna have to just trust my gut and go with Dante, but this is unbelievably close. You would expect them to have the same speed and not a 2-speed difference, man. Nickerson with an amazing performance. Dante's either going to face off versus Goodwin, the number 2 seed, or Mostert, the number 3 seed. This one's a toss-up. All right, let's see what happens in this one, man. I still don't feel good about that last one. Goodwin versus Mostert. You have Goodwin on the right, Mostert on the left, and this one's less close than the last one, even though they're the same speed. Goodwin takes this with ease. And now we have the finals of the NFC with Dante Jackson versus Marquise Goodwin. I low-key give the edge to Goodwin, man. He looked really good versus Mostert. Jackson almost lost to the 5 seed Nickerson. Maybe Jackson just had a bad play. You know, that happens. He might bounce back here. Who knows? Who wants the title of losing to Tyreek in the finals? Let's find out. Dante on the right. Goodwin on the left. Same exact speed. And Goodwin is going to come out on top. His foot is well past the line. Dante's toe is barely passing the line. Goodwin's headed to the finals. So the last matchup in the finals, we have the 1 seed Tyreek from the AFC versus the 2 seed Marquise Goodwin from the NFC. Tyreek versus Marquise. Good luck, Goodwin. That's all I'm gonna say. Tyreek on the right, Goodwin on the left, and there it is. Pretty close though. Goodwin definitely held his own versus the fastest guy in the league. But yeah, Tyreek takes this one with ease. So there you have it. Tyreek Hill is gonna be your winner. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this little experiment video, man. I wanted to try something different. And I do want to see who the slowest player in the NFL is. So destroy the like button if you can't wait for that. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.